the haunting winds swept across the ancient landscape of Britannia in 60 AD, carrying with them the echoes of defiance. Boudica, the formidable Celtic queen of the Iceni tribe, stood at the heart of a tempest brewing against the oppressive forces of Roman occupation. Her tale, etched in the annals of history, begins with the fervor of resistance and the flames of rebellion that would illuminate the first century. Boudica's saga unfurls against the backdrop of betrayal and oppression. The Iceni, once a client kingdom of Rome, had found themselves thrust into the merciless hands of imperial greed. After the death of her husband, King Prasutagus, the Roman occupiers seized the opportunity to trample upon the autonomy of the Iceni. The kingdom was usurped, the lands confiscated, and Boudica, a widow, left to bear the weight of Roman injustice. But Boudica was no ordinary queen. She was a force of nature, a symbol of the indomitable spirit that refuses to be crushed. In the face of humiliation and loss, Boudica rose from the ashes like a Celtic phoenix, ready to unleash a tempest that would shake the very foundations of Roman rule. With an unwavering resolve, Boudica rallied not only her own Iceni tribe, but also numerous Celtic clans aggrieved by Roman exploitation. The tribes united under the banner of rebellion, forging an alliance fueled by a common desire for freedom. Boudica, atop a chariot, her hair streaming like flames in the wind, became the embodiment of their collective fury. The rebellion surged forth, a tidal wave of defiance crashing upon Roman settlements. The legions, taken by surprise, faced a relentless onslaught. Boudica's forces, with a keen knowledge of the terrain, orchestrated hit and run attacks, decimating Roman garrisons and towns. The Celts, fighting for their lands and dignity, reveled in moments of triumph as they reclaimed what was rightfully theirs. Yet, the pendulum of fortune is a fickle thing. In 61 AD, the Roman governor Gaius Suetonius Paulinus marshaled his forces for a decisive confrontation. The Battle of Watling Street would become the crucible where the fate of Boudica's rebellion would be sealed. The clash was brutal, the clash of two worlds colliding in a tempest of blood and steel. Despite their fierce resistance, Boudica's forces succumbed to the disciplined might of the Roman legions. The rebellion, while valiant, was quashed, and the dream of a liberated Britannia was extinguished. The end of Boudica's rebellion marked the conclusion of a chapter, but it was not the end of her legacy. Boudica became a symbol of resistance, an enduring icon against oppression. Her name echoed through the ages, whispered in the winds of freedom, inspiring countless others to stand tall in the face of adversity. As the dust settled on the battlegrounds of Britannia, the legacy of Boudica lived on. Her story, eternally woven into the fabric of resistance, became a rallying cry for those who dared to challenge the shackles of tyranny. The winds that carried the whispers of Boudica's rebellion continued to blow, carrying the flame of defiance through the corridors of time, reminding the world that even in defeat, the spirit of freedom can never truly be extinguished. In the aftermath of the Battle of Watling Street, the once vibrant fields were now silent witnesses to the cost of defiance. Boudica, wounded but unbroken, stood amidst the remnants of her rebellion. The Celtic queen, captured but not defeated, became a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Led in chains before the Roman victors, Boudica's eyes, though weary, still sparkled with the fire of unyielding determination. The whispers of her rebellion, now silenced on the battlefield, resonated in the collective consciousness of those who yearned for freedom. Her captors, whether out of admiration or grudging respect, could not extinguish the flame she had kindled. In the years that followed, the tale of Boudica became a rallying cry, a reminder that the fight against oppression transcends individual defeats. Her name lived on, woven into the fabric of resistance, resonating through the pages of history. The winds of freedom, now stirred by the echoes of Boudica's rebellion, whispered to generations yet unborn, inspiring them to stand tall in the face of adversity.